Bueno, coleguis, vamos a seguir con el Vision, hermano. Esto se oye, ¿no? Final Fantasy. Voy a bajar el volumen de Final Fantasy. Hacia la cordillera de Finrir. Tenemos que ir ahora el sol o la luna, no sé qué. No me acuerdo. Ah, pero esto lo vi ya.
Time to get on the road again.
Okay, correct. From Illistana, we must go by way of Arvet's pasture. We should see the cliffs once we cross Dura Gorge. The Beast Watch keeps an eye on the area around the cliffs. Without their protection, the one route to the Mana Tree could be overrun.
The Watch is all beast folk like you, right, Morley?
In the same way that the Soul Guard always hails from Tiania, the greatest warriors of Aetern are chosen for the Beast Watch ranks.
The whole world has their parts to play in the rejuvenation of mana. Now it's time for us to play ours.
Well then, lead the way, Mr. Soul Guard.
Tiene a melena como su hermana. Como la hermana. Cambio de clases. Técnicas normales o especiales. Ya se me acaban los consejos por ahí.
Arvet's pasture supplies food to the whole world. Its vast, lush fields are abundantly fertile. Though peaceful now, in the past, people fought over this very land.
Arvet's war, right? I remember Hina reading historical accounts, and...
Hina was quite the ravenous reader, was she not?
Just fields and farms as far as the eye can see, huh?
A familiar sight. It reminds me of Milpa's ranch.
Imagine having to plow this whole pasture.
The caretakers here rely on the capital and the blessings of the spirits to cultivate their crops.
Let's plan our next move.
Yo casi me lo paso. Capítulo 1. Capítulo 4. Tendría que verse así, pero hasta que lo bloqueas tienes que estar súper atento. Porque te lo pasa.
deal with this.
Cada calcetín.
You're mine! Keep them coming.
Vamos a la reliquia. Porque los haga la
This is an interesting find.
Pero yo llevaba... Suma divina. ¿Y cuántos tónicos de esos tengo?
Feel blessed by the elements.
Ah, pero nos ha ampliado todo menos mal. Ah, pero tengo 10. No tengo ni para uno. Todos tienen 10. Ah, pero un tónico es para Val solo. Me ha vistimado. Bueno, pues ya.
Taking this.
Me voy a ponerle a Val. La del gato, ¿no? Ahora, el gato era esta. Bueno,
I will take over.
mola la araña.
Orin
Como
turned
Santota.
out to be the king of jerks. I had wanted to thank him for his help in Rada, but after seeing him, well, he's there hoping never cross paths again. Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Bueno, no me da tiempo ni de ver la reliquia, ¿verdad? Los campos de Pelennor. No está chulo, es muy grande esto. Claro, la otra vez se veía
So
desde
when
arriba.
exactly did that Arvid's pasture war happen?
Vamos a
Historical
encontrarlo.
volumes have been somewhat vague, but it was before the establishment of Illistana.
Hard to imagine fighting over such a bountiful meadow. Greed is a scary thing.
Oye, pues ya que lleva la guadaña, ponte aquí a segar o algo. Y tú... No se puede. Qué timo. Me ha víctima. Voy a
Exchange these
calcular
elsewhere.
Vaya tejado.
Secured.
$14. Vamos a cargar.
Everyone, proceed with oh, spirits!
¿Por qué se la voy a regalar? Ah, siempre le doy.
I got your back.
Come on.
Was Orin an acquaintance of yours? An ally of old, perhaps?
Val and Hina met him after they set out from Tiania. From what I was able to glean, he's not a merchant.
Warren took advantage of them. He's a coward and a cheat.
¿Olen quién era? ¿El viejo ese ardillón? No me acuerdo. ¿Qué es eso? Con los huesos. Mira aquí con los huesos.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Pero no se carga. Anda que no es difícil hacer estas curvas, los tacados. ¿Con qué narices las hacen? Con conchas marinas o yo qué sé. El otoño.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
¿Qué es mister? Hemos
There's
pasado
a lot less
primavera,
fun to be
otoño.
around when he's mopey. But I don't know what to say either.
My suggestion is to allow him some space, Karina.
He's trying, but it takes time to get your thoughts in order after such loss. Respond when he initiates conversation, and just be there for him.
Anda, qué chulo, lila, ¿eh?
Ramco? Are you worried about me? Thanks, buddy. I didn't mean to upset you. I'll be okay.
Ya se me pasará, solo me han matado la novia.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Wanna do this the
At once.
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Alright. No me lo deja por ningún lado. Transitio. Transitio me.
I was told once that the area around Dura Gorge hasn't changed much since ancient times. The monsters are formidable too. Don't let your guard down for a moment.
Not everyone's perfect like you, Morley. But Hina's here too. Oh,
Ya me metí el cuezo otra vez.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Don't worry about it, okay?
Let's just do our best to stay vigilant.
Hina would be deeply disappointed in us if we were to incur any injuries.
Cañón de Dula Tela Catola.
The moisture in the air is completely absent, but the wind spirits are still present.
It's the worst. Val, walk in front of me to block the dust.
Okay. I guess this could count as protecting the alms.
We're counting on you, Val.
Emerge! I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze.
How many times have you visited the gorge, Palomina?
Not frequently, I fear. Certainly not often enough to become used to the challenging climate.
Hostia, pero... Estos me van a inflar, ¿no? Son solo 3 niveles más, pero si son 3. Si fueran 2, bueno, pero 3.
We exchange these elsewhere? Do not forget to watch your footing, Val.
Sorry. Sounds like you're protecting me more than I'm protecting you.
Perish the thought. I merely want nothing detrimental to befall our defender. I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Dragonudo. Pero no había por aquí. Debería haber al principio un de guardado o algo. No sabe nada.
What wondrous ware! I have found something of fantastic value!
Llamémosle. El gato.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? I will take this.
What did you do for fun as a kid, Palomina?
Let me see. I read and reviewed the written word. I learned about flora and fauna. Oh, I would often experiment with different types of tea leaves to create the best blend of flavors.
I guess that's about what I'd expect from a childhood spent cooped up in a palace.
I feel the spirit's favor.
El espíritu del vino.
I can breathe inside this bubble. I can breathe inside this bubble.
Pero tan lejos es imposible llegar, ¿no?
Yeah. Something dreadful draws near.
Manifest!
It is pulsating with power.
Tenía que haberme tomado un Fortasec. Google, enciende la luz.
Perfecto. Enciendo 2 dispositivos. Y el dispositivo bombilla sin conexión.
No sé por qué la otra vez se ve tan claro y no tan oscuro.
A dead end? No. I bet the power of wind could help here.
Let's ask Sylphid for some assistance.
Emerge! I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
We should be able to get a pretty sweet deal with all this syrup.
Sevilla.
Quite a difference from the pasture we passed through before, huh?
I always considered the changing landscape as another thing to look forward to while traveling.
Hina would have loved to see all these places.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Me parece un cangrejo y es un cangrejo.
I don't think he'll let us through without a fight.
We must make them move by force.
Careful of that one. Looks
It is done! Our chance is now!
I'll carry on from here. You can handle this? More finish!
El Yeti. El Yeti.
I'm only just getting started. Okay. Take this! Salamander! Take this! Not so tough now, are ya? I think we can use the vessel.
This event calls for the elemental vessel.
You're mine! Now take him down!
chant calls for the elemental vessel.
Now we can keep moving.
Why do we have to fight such big monsters? They should just let us go already.
The Dede Cliffs are just ahead. We should arrive shortly.
Bueno, pues a ver si por aquí por algún lado.
Let's do it.
Pues no sé ni cómo he llegado, la verdad.
I have been summoned.
Será la entrada, eso, no sé. Loading.
Hey! Whoa! The arms and the soul guard! Wow! Hurry! Let's go tell the grown-ups! Yeah! Hurry up! Wow!
Que me llega pronto, ¿no?
What a welcome!
I feel the weight of my role as an alm.
Thanks for bringing down the mood, Palomina.
Don't blame her. As queen, she knows exactly the manpower needed to provide for the alms. The Beast Watch may guard the Dede Cliffs, but it's the support of Illistana that sustains them here.
Let us first greet the overseer of the watch before we consider climbing the cliffs.
Vayamos a saludarlo, que vaya. Joder, qué pedazo de cascada.
The Dede Cliffs. They're so tall you can't see anything on the other side.
You're telling me people would climb these cliffs? No way!
The children went in the direction of the garrison. We should follow them.
Bueno, se pueden tallar escaleras, ¿no?
So, how do we get this jack seat growing?
The Beast Watch should know what to do. It's safe in their hands.
Shall we seek an audience with the overseer of the watch?
Aquí no puedo cambiar de... Ah, qué guay.
Let's plan our next move.
De líder. Alright. Todo bien, todo correcto, y yo que me alegro.
We are glad you all, Alms and Soul Guard alike, have arrived safely. We have been waiting.
Overseer Molabe, how do you fare this fine day?
Well, Your Majesty, though from now on I will address you as the Alm of Water, Undine's chosen and pride of both Illistana and the members of the Watch alike. There is yet another surprising presence within this convoy, the Alm of the Moon.
Yes, sir. I am Morley, newly appointed by the elemental Luna once her blessing was restored to the land.
There has been no better news heard in the garrison for years. As children of the parish ourselves, we are glad to hear that Atan is not gone forever.
Hi, hello. Alm of Wind at your service.
It is my honor. I have greeted many Alms of Wind, but none have had such a robust aura as yourself. The goddess of mana will surely rejoice at the power you'll bring forth into the world.
Aw, you're just saying that. But flattery will get you everywhere.
And where might the Alm of Fire be?
The Alm of Fire is...
I see. Then Tiania has no chosen this year. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage, and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul, and disease spread. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all
Pobre, que te sabe ver la
beings of
desgracia.
logic.
Every land has their own legend of disaster.
Guju and Etern each saw calamity transpire. Tiania will surely be the next to succumb. Where mana ceases to flow, tragedy follows. Such is the way of things.
It's been a while since I heard the prophecy of Etern's demise. It sounds wrong.
Well, you know how these old prophecies go, Morley. Besides, Luna's back, so there's nothing to worry about anymore.
Not good. I gotta get Hina's core stone back. Has a Gaian traveler come through this area recently?
Besides yourselves, we've only had contact with messengers from Illistana lately.
Thanks anyway.
Orin is either late or lying in wait in a less frequented location. We must not linger long before leaving for Elusia Isle, lest we lose our advantage.
Time is of the essence. Let's see to the growing of the Jack seed. Gloriosa!
Que lleva en la oreja.
The Watch is tasked with performing the ceremonial planting and watering of the Jackseed. The ritual is quite specific. We will see to the preparations. Please go to the rear of the garrison.
Es que le gustan los gatos, estos japoneses que ponen nombre al gato por todos lados.
Not another ritual. I know it's not the same, but just hearing the word is enough to set me on edge. Okay, let's just head through the garrison and get this over with.
Welcome. What'll it be? You have a good eye.
You
have a good eye. Thank you for your purchase. You have a good eye. Thank you for your purchase. Come again.
Es que va muy fresquita, pero eso no puede llevar nada. Mira, está observando el paisaje.
The seed is planted. Now we must water it.
Commence the watering, Gloriosa.
Spirits of Earth, we beseech you, bring life forth from this barren soil. Guide the alms over the cliffs and to Elusia beyond.
I didn't think it would really work.
As we feared, the power of Earth has grown too weak.
What do you mean?
4 years passed. The Alm of Earth was prevented from completing her sacrifice. Ever since, the soil has been unsuited for growing plants, even as far away as here in Dede.
Without the blessings of Earth, the vegetation here screams for sustenance.
Even with an ocean between you, you feel the effects from Guju?
So, does that mean, This little baby sprout isn't going to get any taller? Are we gonna have to try and scale the cliffs to get to Elusia ourselves?
That might be difficult. How many days would it set us back?
Un día.
A definite dilemma.
There may be a solution. If you can ask to borrow the powers of Gnome, elemental of Earth, he may be able to restore our soil.
The Earth Elemental, huh? Though Guju is gone, it's possible that the Elemental is still in the vicinity.
That would make sense. Luna was still in a Terran.
We found the Elemental of the Moon. I trust we can find Gnome as well.
Guju. The Earth Village. There's a chance that Liza is still there too. I'll get you back, Hina. I promise. Just a
Pero
little
eso no
longer.
estaba tomado por culo.
There should be a boat from the free city of Tsata that will take us there.
Then let's make for Tsata.
Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone.
Is there any mana left to sustain the land of Guju and its elemental?
¿Me decías que estaba al otro lado del océano? ¿Podéis llegar ahí en barca? No entiendo. No entiendo nada de nada.
Finally, we're on our way.
But where exactly should we head from here?
To the left of the pasture is higher terrain. We should start there.
Once we traverse the bridge pass and the moors, we should be able to see our target, Sata.
You will not stand in the way of our goals. Gladly.
Let us proceed post haste.
Bueno, a la izquierda. No se ven a para ver. Las lilas. Los lilies. ¿Estos son humanos o son gatos? No sé bien. Hacen humanos. Meter a todos los humanos. Meter humanos. A lo mejor es de aquí. No, tampoco es que me haga mucho. No yo. Para acá. Y ahora hacen caminos que me los dejan. ¡Ay, Dios! No,
Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
más que montañosas ahí al fondo. Montañas de la Verna. Ain't my body, don't worry, don't tell me about the sound. Disposicióname.
This place is called Entwine Bridge Pass.
Huh. Strange name.
People began calling the bridge Entwine after hearing the tale of a legendary hero proclaiming his undying passion for his paramour on this pass.
It's meant to symbolize the love of hearts entwined, no matter the distance between them. Father told me about it during one of our market trips.
I'm a memory. A whisper at your fingertips. Entwine, huh? It's not a bad name, I guess.
Enamoradizo.
Reminds me of times with my mother.
We're following in the steps of legendary heroes in the Alms of old. Walking over this bridge is kinda a big deal, huh?
Claro. No tenemos nada mejor que hacer que ir para allá. Entrelazado.
Across the ocean lies the island of Lorimar and Teratio, a world-renowned theater. There they periodically produce a play detailing the legend of a great hero of old. This bridge pass is also mentioned within the story. It is truly a touching tale. If we find ourselves with time, we should watch the performance.
Yes! Taking this?
Uy, madre. Aquí entre el medio no me sale nada. Qué raro.
So many people have taken this same road, past these same landmarks.
It has seen a lot. The bridge pass literally connects the past to the present.
La belleza está debajo del agua, madre mía, la gente. Podrían haber puesto aquí algo para guardar o algo, no sé. Por poner algo de relleno.
Well, that bridge was way longer than I thought. Longer than the one through Aetern.
True. I marvel at the masterful masonry of our ancestors. The
Bueno,
bridge
pues,
pass was built quite a
mantenemos.
long time ago. It is older than the oldest of our lore pertaining to that legendary hero.
I can't even wrap my mind around how old that is.
The Tailed from the East earnestly endeavored to enhance their relations with the human settlement in the West. Thus, they requested the Gaians to build a bridge that might connect them.
And now we will be able to reach the Earth Elemental Gnome, thanks to the ancient Gaians and the very same structure.
Hasta que se hunda por no repararlo. Los puentes todos los años.
The
y
drier
cada
it
vez más
gets,
gracia.
the hotter the sun feels.
At least we're on track to make it to the free city of Zata.
Then we charter a boat and make our way across the sea. Let's get going.
Let us ponder our next plan.
Ah, que es un punto azul. Luego tengo que visitar todos los puntos azules. A ver si hay alguno para guardar. Porque claro, si está cerca. Lo ves claramente, pero si está
Sata,
lejos.
what's it like?
Your guess is as good as mine. I have not yet been, but I'm equally excited to experience somewhere new. May this momentum motivate us.
Bueno, cada vez es más difícil el nivel, madre mía. Demenea.
A bearer of bountiful blessings.
Dame lucres.
Secured.
Enséñame los lucres. Cazabombas. Calabaza bomba. No suena a ver una calabaza bomba. Vale, voy todo perdido. Se para atrás, ¿no? Por aquí, pues por aquí no hay sitio. Por allí entonces. Supongo que este será el camino. Bueno, vamos a matar con la baza bomba ya que estamos aquí. ¡Ey! A ver si llevo el cofre ese. Good job, Steve Jobs.
May the items in could this be?
Galleta misteriosa de Chips Ahoy. Con trocitos de chocolate.
We gotta figure out the boat situation once we reach Sata. Ain't anything as fancy as a plan? All I'm saying is I hope we have options.
Getting to Guju is what matters. I'll take a raft if I gotta.
Un océano remando va a estar complicado. Que lo crucé.
Not stand in the way of our goal.
No lo veis a mucho, sí que lo veis.
I will cleanse your sullied soul. Water, if you need purity.
¡Victory!
I feel stronger than ever before.
Ah, los he hecho huesos como pasaban tanto en los juegos. ¿Pero qué? Toma, toma.
you are made of.
Toma, trola, trola.
Thunderbolt! Gladly. My thanks. Now! Unlock!
Got your back.
Nada por aquí, nada por acá. Aquí hay un pequeño así. Claro, pequeño. Los conejitos estos los le
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Puede que sí. ¿Y cómo sube de arriba? Pues... vete a cosa. Habrá alguna gruta secreta. No habrá que tirar para adelante y luego volver para atrás otra vez. Digo yo. Una tienda de campaña.
I think that banner is the symbol of the free city.
Look, you can also see the lighthouse. I am certain this is Sata.
Huh? What's that big thing a little ways off?
Let's go in and see for ourselves what kind of city we're dealing with.
¿Qué se les hace? Eso que es una columna. ¿Y por qué hay una columna en medio del disco? Explíquemelo, señor.
I hope Liza's all right.
She was a former soul guard and the All of Earth, correct?
Yeah. Oren said she was in Guju. I'd like to see her if I can.
I'll come with you, if you don't mind the company.
Eso es tomatón, pero este tiene pinta de ser más chungo. Karma de no sé qué. Bueno, esto no lo podemos. Cuidado. Pues parece que han dejado las tiendas intactas. No están todo reventadas. Guchumitron, Guchumitron. Uy. Les gusta el sirope, nos hago día, a mí también. La miel me gusta más aún. Pero bueno, el sirope también está bueno. Creo que a la tarta de manzana le echaban de mermelada de melocotón o algo así.
Oh, are you newcomers? This is Sata, the free city. As the name implies, you are free to live however you wish here. Enjoy yourselves. You may choose to stay for 3 minutes, 3 years, or even 3 lifetimes. So live it up. Whatever you want to do is up to you. Or I suppose it would be more accurate to say that in this free city there is but one
Y esta que
rule.
está de recepcionista para
No
dejar
one should
pasar
own
uno por
material
cada
goods not
500
shared
años.
with the rest. That's it. Cast aside your possessions, vestments, and land. All that belongs to one belongs to us all.
What an interesting philosophy.
Why assign ownership to things? The people in this city share their wealth so that all are wealthy. Our clothes are hand-me-downs, our dwellings public. If your blade gets dull, borrow another from the shop. Leaky boat, we'll all pitch in.
Well, at least that means they have boats here. Let's see if we can get someone to ferry us to Guju.
En Sata eres libre. Somos
The customs here in Sata sure are
una ciudad libre de paz y amor.
different. I should probably head to the pier if I want to ask about a boat. Yes!
Trevo oloroso. Es un trevo y es oloroso, por eso lo llamamos. Trevo oloroso.
Hey.
Muy bien. Se nota que eres adivina. Está aquí vendiendo galletas.
Taking this?
Take it easy.
Taking this?
Oh,
Cascada de la plancha.
Let me see. This might be useful.
No tendrás un venado a la plancha.
My, do my eyes deceive me? A soul guard here? I thought I'd never see one come this way after the fall of Guju.
I could say the same of you. Not many dragonfolk live outside of Longren, so I've been told.
Very true, very true. I'm practically one of a kind. Our laws state that only the appointed Alm is allowed to leave the Vale. Fuji's a rebel, that's what. I just had to see the mana goddess for myself, you see? So I threatened a traveling peddler and got them to sneak me out of Longren.
Threatened? Hang on a second.
Silly me. I meant begged. But wouldn't you know it? There are giant cliffs on the way to the mana tree. No way I could climb them on my own. Plus, The guards in the area ran me off before I could even get close. Since I didn't much want to go home, I wandered around for a bit and finally ended up here in Sata. Everyone's attitude suits me fine, and they love my style too. How's about staying here for a while yourself? With your style, I'm sure you'd be a hit too.
I have to borrow a boat in order to get to Guju. There's something we have to take care of. Who should I talk to for passage? Are there rules for how to use the harbor?
Rules? Nah, anyone can take one of the boats if they need it. But I think your luck has just run out. For a while now, there have been weird reports coming in from the sailors.
What kind of weird?
The sea may look calm now, but wait until the ship sets sail. Something strange happens to the waters. A wall of waves appears and blocks any boat that tries to get past. That's why it's been ages since anyone's made it out of the harbor.
You're kidding.
Nope, but don't pay it any mind. I'm sure the ocean will go back to the way it was eventually.
Sorry, but I don't have the time to sit around. Maybe someone else has a better plan than wait. Now what? I don't know what to do. I should find the others and regroup. Where'd they
Pide
go?
ayuda a Undine.
Dance with me, Val. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of dances during my travels, and Karina's very skilled. She might be the best I've seen so far.
Marley, I don't think I've ever heard such a glowing compliment from you. Maybe you deserve an encore after all.
Those two appear to be having the times of their lives. I do not think I have seen either smile so simply.
Yeah, me neither.
The at-ease atmosphere of Sata is incredibly infectious. Perhaps this change of pace came at the perfect time. Oh, I had meant to inquire about your investigation. Did you locate a suitable ship?
It's not the ship that's the problem. Nothing has been able to set sail from Tata because of a huge wall of water.
Forgive me, but why would the Alms need to cross the ocean? The Manor Tree is not located on the earthen continent of Jutuona.
Who are you?
We have given up our possessions, but not our names. I am called Glyph.
There is something we need in the Earth Village before we continue the pilgrimage. Glyph, do you know how to navigate this ocean?
Whatever force created the wall of waves did not mean for mortal hands to rend it. Do not waste your time with futile endeavors. Continue your unfinished journey.
That's the problem. We need help from the elemental spirit in Guju to get to the tree.
Then I suppose this is it. We can no longer ascend the cliffs. Perhaps now is the time to retire the Alms and suspend their duties.
Such swift judgment! Do not the Alms sacrifice themselves in order to divert disaster from all corners of the country?
Disaster may be the unavoidable end to this ancient tale. I ask you, do we truly deserve prosperity in exchange for the lives of the Alms?
Humanity has only lasted this long because of the Alms. That's not a pointless sacrifice. It's vital to our way of life.
An honor is duly bestowed upon these Alms from all settlements, except for this one. In Sata, we are free to do and think as we wish. How do you feel about this pilgrimage and its pilgrims? How does a soul guard see their charges? How do they see themselves in their role? Can you even answer these questions?
My role as Soul Guard is to protect the Alms from harm. Does it matter how I see them? Whoever is on the pilgrimage is my responsibility. right? How did the Alms pilgrimage start in the first place? And why do they need to sacrifice themselves to the mana tree to save us? Orin was asking the same questions. I feel like I'm missing something. Like I don't know the first thing about this world. We've got a ways to go on our journey, so... if there are answers out there, I mean to find them.
Ooh.
Palomina, how's your head? Do you need some fresh air?
Thank you. That would be a welcome relief.
The Cape is a lovely place to rest and clear your head. It's far enough away from the city crowds.
I am so sorry to have ruined the mood with my mysterious malady.
Don't apologize. I just want to make sure you're okay. We're not far, so take it easy on the way.
Thank you, Val.
Yo Tarzán, tú y él.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Joder, sí que está lejos eso, ¿no? Los gatos están por todos lados. Les gusta limpiarlo todo.
Hi. Huh. 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 Yes! Let me see. A rare item! Yes!
Eso me hace un cristal de fuego, pero será de tierra.
Got some syrup!
Do you hear that?
Huh? Look, there!
¿Qué es eso? ¿Un sireno?
She is calling to me.
Hey! Palomina! Palomina, come on! Snap out of it!
What was I doing?
No habrá más, no me habrás endrogado para darme algo. Pues sí, ahora que lo dices, sí. Quería jugar al teto. Juguemos al tito. Pero solo si tú te agachas.
Forgive me. It was such a sudden state of dizziness.
Dizziness? You nearly went over the edge. That was a really close call.
I heard a voice. Her lament was so sad and solemn.
What are you talking about? What voice? All I saw was a huge wall of waves. No wonder the ships haven't been able to set sail recently.
Strange. The sound is the only thing that stands out in my memory. We should consult with Karina and Morley.
El gato, que es más viejo, la habrá oído.
I heard a voice.
Historias.
Yet Val could not hear the same sound, and such a strange emotion welling up in my heart. What could it mean?
Palomina, focus. One foot in front of the other. We can discuss this with everyone later.
Centrémonos en volver con las dificultades que tiene el camino. Y la zozobra.
Glyph mentioned that you weren't feeling well. Are you doing any better, Palomina?
Apologies for my abrupt absence. Val and I have to tell you two of the sight we saw from the Cape.
Hang on. You still look pale. I think you should lie down at the inn for a bit.
We can talk to the people here and dig a little deeper into the Wall of Waves story while Palomina recovers.
I know this melody. I just heard it. Once very long ago, a prince and princess, sundered by walls of water, vowed their love within the temple halls of Mortar.
How romantic. But wait! That sounds like the start of a poem. How does it end?
For some reason, I can only recall the start of the sonnet. The remaining refrains I
Una
cannot
vieja y un
remember.
viejo van para Albacete, sí.
Aww. But what do they do after they get to the temple?
Val, the verse is the very same tune I heard on the Cape. What does that mean?
Maybe that ballad has something to do with the Wall of Waves. Like, one causes the other or something.
If memory serves, there was a grand temple located near Tsata.
That would be Tato Temple, I believe. It is on the waterfront to the west of here.
Hey, let's make a detour and visit Tato Temple. It might clear a few things up.
Right. Nothing will change if we don't take action. Let's prepare to head out tomorrow morning.
Young Soul Guard, a word? Nothing good will come of visiting Tato Temple. It's rumored to be haunted, with monster nests infesting every inch of the grounds.
The danger we face on the journey is all part of the job. We each have our duties to fulfill, and mine is being the Soul Guard.
Pero si
I
podéis ser
haven't forgotten
felices
what you
aquí.
said, but I don't have an answer yet. All I can do is go forward and face whatever comes my way.
Con horquillas y fumatas.
Brave words, Soul Guard. By the laws of this land, all we own belongs to everyone. We give and take in equal measure. This is the Salamando candle, the vessel of fire. It was given to a hero of legend by the goddess of mana, herself. Originally guarded in Tiania, over much time and many owners, the vessel came to us here in Sarta. Now it seems right to entrust its fire powers to you.
Thank you so much. Hopefully this will help us get through a haunted temple.
May your endeavor be successful.
Reliquia, reliquia y nadie más. Tra, tra, tra. Reliquia, reliquia.
Ready? Then west we go to Tato Temple.
The tales make it sound like a particularly perilous place. We should ensure that we are as prepared as possible.
This city sees travelers from all around. I would assume that we have our choice of some good weapons and armor in the shops.
Mira que os gusta comprar consumista.
I should look around town to prep for the journey to Tato Temple.
No te sirve. Vamos a ver la reliquia. Sientes la fuerza del fuego. El fuego te fuerza. Caballero dragón de Castilla. También la lanza, ¿no?
Is this my new power?
Vamos a ver qué le parece esto. Fuegudo. Katana también. Pirata del Caribe.
I'm eager to try out my new skills.
Ay, pirata también. Bucanero.
I can aid my allies with this new strength.
Dragona salvaje. Pues el pirata. Pero esta le queda bien. Vestido de kung fu chino.
So this is the power of the spirits.
gato siniestro con la sombra siniestra. Bueno, coleguis, hoy hemos terminado la nueva clase. Nos vamos a dormir. Y mañana más.